Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Hikvision webinar. It's an absolute pleasure to have all of you here. My name is Jun Yang, Product Specialist at Hikvision. Today, we will introduce you a latest software product from the HikCentral family called HikCentral Lite. In this session, we will mainly cover three parts: product overview, highlight features, and product lifecycle. If you may have any questions, please feel free to drop in the chat, which we will have colleagues to address them one by one during the session. Without further ado, let's get started. So this shows our current HikCentral product family in a simplified version. On the top, we have HikCentral Professional, designed for large enterprise and large-scale system. HikCentral Professional can manage up to 10,000 cameras in one single server and 100,000 cameras if you use multiple servers. It provides complicated applications like parking lot management, attendance module, visitor management, etc. It also has some in-depth professional application focusing on the business flow management. On the bottom, we now have the HikCentral Lite software released. HikCentral Lite is an easy-to-use software designed for small to medium scale system. It provides basic and general applications, mainly focused on video and access control. So what is HikCentral Lite? HikCentral Lite is a powerful yet easy-to-use security management software. We aim to provide peace of mind and robust protection for your small, medium-sized enterprises. It has basic video and access control applications across different scenarios, and it's using our brand new flat, intuitive UI design. So the maximum spec for HikCentral Lite is 128 cameras and 32 doors, which mainly focus on the basic video and access control. It's very easy to start with HikCentral Lite because we provide free capacity that have 16 cameras and 2 doors. It's simple to start with HikCentral Lite, as you don't need to change your PC. You can just use your common laptop or your working PC to install HikCentral Lite to get started. As the minimum spec for HikCentral Lite is i3 Professional and 4 GB memory. If you want to achieve optimal performance to manage a larger system, then we would recommend i5 processor plus 16 GB memory. On one hand, HikCentral Lite is a typical video management application, which is built based on the video management. We also support some advanced features like people counting, human recognition, AMPR, which can be used in multiple scenarios. For example, on a retail store, you can use the video management feature to identify VIP customers and identify person from a block list. On the other hand, HikCentral Lite is also a typical access control application, which can be used to manage access control device and video intercom device. This will help you easily and efficiently manage your building access. So this topology shows HikCentral Lite is a client-server-based software which supports multiple users and multiple clients. We provide Windows client and a mobile app. HikCentral Lite can support simultaneous login from up to 64 Windows client and a mobile app. The licensing model for HikCentral Lite is also very simple, as there is no base license. If beyond the free capacity of 16 channels and 2 doors, you can expand your system easily just by the single channel expansion license. So for example, we have channel expansion for the normal camera. We have the facial recognition single channel license. We also have the AMPR single channel license, people counting module, and single door expansion for both access control units and the outdoor station. For the maximum specification, HikCentral Lite supports up to 128 channel for camera and 32 doors. For facial recognition application, it supports up to 16 channel and up to 8 channel for AMPR. HikCentral Lite is also open to integrate with third-party cameras. Currently, we have developed 3 add-ons which can be used to connect to third-party devices using native API or private SDK. The benefit of integration via private SDK is that we can achieve much more features. If you may have other third-party cameras, then we also support using OnWave for the connection. Okay, now we have a basic understanding of the HikCentral Lite. Next, we will dive into greater depth to highlight our features and core functionalities. We will talk about this part from the 5 main aspects, including main panel, video management highlights, access control, intelligence, and easy operations. So this is the main panel of HikCentral Lite. On the top, you can see different views and different tabs available. To the left panel, you can see there are multiple menus available. For example, you can add a device or view video from the device. You can add or view a map. You can create reports, create web page, create and view local files. To the bottom, you have the shortcut menus available. In the middle is the monitoring window for HikCentral Lite, where you can view different resources, including video, map, reports, and so on. To the right, you can see that there are a notification dashboard where you can see all the alarms, all the events, all the system notifications that's happening in your system. On the top, we have the search menu, system menu, and if you want to activate your license, you can go to the admin drop-down menu. So this is a highly integrated interface and a highly integrated page. Operators can cover 90% of daily operations just using this one page without switch between different pages and interfaces. There are mainly 2 movements on HikCentral Lite to accomplish all the operation tasks. One is using left click, the other one is using right click. By using left click, you can simply drag a resource to the viewing window to start live view, or you can just double click on a resource to start the live view. And when you use the right click, it will give you different configuration options available. You can right click on a camera, you can right click on a window. So there will be different menus available when you right click at different locations. And here we will show you a demonstration video. So as you can see, we can call a view. You can also bring up a camera to the monitoring window. And this is a door. And this is to bring a map to the monitoring window. We also support loading web page, displaying different reports, and local capture files, local record files. And if you right click, you will see different menus will be available. If you right click on a report, you can even export the report into a PDF file. So it's very flexible, and there's a lot of ways to use HikCentral Lite. And next part, we will start to talk about the video management highlights to understand how HikCentral Lite delivers seamless video security. So this is a live view and a playback. To start a live view of the cameras on HikCentral Lite, you can just simply drop the camera into the monitoring window. And if you want to switch to playback, you don't need to manually click to playback. You can just scroll in the progress bar, or you can just click on a timeline before your current time to manually to automatically switch to playback interface. Let me show you a demonstration video. And when you scroll in the progress bar, you can see that the images changes in real time. You can also expand the progress bar by click anywhere. When you're doing the playback, you can also use different filtering options to quickly locate the targets. And we have 4 filtering options available, including event tag, person, vehicle, and the tag option. HikCentral Lite also brings brand new PTZ control panel. And this is a demonstration video for the PTZ control. You can see this PTZ control panel on the OSD menu, which can help you easily move across the PTZ. And we can draw a box from different directions to zoom in, zoom out on the video. We also have some quick menus like auto scan, create or call preset, create and call different patrols. And if you want to control this PTZ camera exclusively, you can use the PTZ lock feature and select how long you would like to lock this PTZ control. And this shows our search feature on HikCentral Lite. We provide smart search feature as well as object search. Smart search feature is also known as a VC search, where you can draw a box during live view and the playback window to start search for movement. And for the object search, you can use this feature to detect any human targets from any camera resource. It is not necessary to be a channel from the DeepMind NVR. You can use any camera in your HikCentral Lite system. If you find an interesting target, just click on the object search, and then it will show a green box overlay on the human face, and it will show a blue box overlay on the human body targets. And then you can click on the search icon to start search for the similar targets from across your system. And this shows a demonstration video of the feature. So you can click this icon and search for similar targets. To use this feature, you can click search on any of the camera, but it will only locate the target from the channels on a DeepMind NVR that has enabled face and human body recognition. The next feature is about the alarm output linkage action on HikCentral Lite. So before you start to use this feature, you can first configure the linkage of alarm output on a camera. So we can go to camera setting, drag an alarm output available in your system to the image of the camera, and then you will see the alarm icon overlaid on the video. So when you are watching the live video from the camera, you will be able to click on this alarm output to manually trigger alarm output open or close. So with this feature, if you are using an ANPR camera, you can manually control the barrier open close very easily. For smooth viewing, HikCentral provides auto streaming switch feature. So if your viewing window is less than a monitoring threshold, it will auto change to substream to save your bandwidth. HikCentral Lite also have optimized the hardware decoding performance. With a common PC spec like i5 and 16GB RAM and Intel 770 graphic card, it is able to decode up to 35 1080p resolution IP camera. And if you lower the bit rates to 3 megabytes, it can decode up to 41 channel. So it's very powerful GPU decoding performance on HikCentral Lite. And next, we will focus on the access control highlights to understand how HikCentral Lite delivers secure access and simple control. On HikCentral Lite, it will help you manage all your essential aspects of access control. So for example, on HikCentral Lite, you can simply manage all the persons and different credentials. You can also configure different access levels. And all these changes you have made on the system will take effect immediately, which means after you make a access level change, it will take effect on the access control device immediately. We also provide real-time monitoring and remote door control feature on HikCentral Lite. And all the event records and the status reports on the records will be available on our main dashboard. And this is a live demonstration video of the access control application. So to the right panel, you can view all the live access control records. And if you start viewing of the access control resource, you can remotely see the video and also remotely unlock the door from central location. Next, we will talk about the intelligent highlights of HikCentral Lite. This is a facial and body recognition feature on HikCentral Lite. So when there is any person capture event, HikCentral Lite will receive those live events from different devices available. And then you can add those person capture target to your person list. If there is any person match event or person mismatch event, you can receive the real-time alarm notifications. For AMPR application, it's quite similar. So on HikCentral Lite, you can receive the live AMPR rates from different AMPR cameras. And when you receive this AMPR license plate, you can add this information into your vehicle list. And then you can create different vehicle alarm rules on HikCentral Lite, including vehicle match alarm, vehicle mismatch alarm, vehicle type match event, and so on, to trigger linkage actions. Intelligent search is a brand new feature that has been introduced in HikCentral Lite. With this feature, you can easily search for all the related information coming from a site. What we need to do is to first configure what time range you would like to do the search, and then you can select a site. The site will involve all the resources like cameras, doors. After that, you can just click on the intelligent search, and it will show you all the video files related to the sources, and then it will show you all the targets captured in this site, including both person targets and the AMPR targets. It will also show you all the text related to this site. And if you want to filter the result, you can simply click on the filtering option here available. And once you have done the search, you can also save the current search so that next time you can simply click on the shortcut to do the same search. The most recent searches will also be available to be displayed on the bottom left corner. And here I will play a demonstration video. So here we can select different sites, and then it will show all the available options here. And if you want to filter the target, you can select either vehicle target. It will show all the captures with all the detailed information. And if you switch to the person target, you can find an interesting person. And then you can even do a secondary picture search for this person until you find the satisfying search result. So it's a very powerful integration tool for intelligent search. The next part, we will focus on easy operations to see how HikCentral Lite brings unified and simple control. This is a statistics report feature on HikCentral Lite. So we provide different reports across the system. For example, we have the people counting statistics to show you the real-time counting data as well as the historic data. We also have the HikCentral Lite access control statistic report to show you the access level status, the person credential status, events that have been happened today, and also the abnormal events. And lastly, we also have maintenance statistics to show you all the device status, resource status, and server status. For map monitoring, HikCentral Lite provides one-stop configuration and monitoring services. On the main dashboard, you can simply configure your map by uploading a map picture, or you can use a built-in Google Map. And then you can simply add different resources onto the map. After configuration of the map has been finished, you can then easily switch to the viewing. For on-map monitoring, we can support view live video on the map. You can also see alarm details and acknowledge alarms directly on the map. And if you have any alarm linkage devices configured on the map, you can simply turn on or turn off the alarm I/O as well. For event and alarm, there are mainly three different aspects. First, on HikCentral Lite, you can subscribe to different events so that you only receive the events that are interested to you. And after that, when you do alarm configuration, we provide step-by-step guidance. And there's a new feature where to allow you to configure an alarm for all resources. If you enable the alarm rule for all resources, even in future you add a new device, the same alarm rule will also apply to the newly added device without reconfiguration. HikCentral Lite can also receive real-time event and alarms, which enable you to click to view the history video directly in the main panel. We also have different viewing tabs available on HikCentral Lite. So you can simply click a view and display it in the monitoring window. You can also start cycle play of multiple views by drag the viewing folder to the monitoring screen. If you right-click on a view, it will also enable you to share this pre-configured view with multiple users. HikCentral Lite also provides shortcut feature to help you more efficiently navigate to different menus. So once you click on the shortcut edit function, you can select and add different system menus, access control menus into the shortcut. After that, it will appear on the bottom left corner of your monitoring page. Okay, last part we will talk about the product life cycle of HikCentral Lite. It's very simple to set up HikCentral Lite. You can just download HikCentral Lite installation package from our website, and the installation procedure only takes minutes. We also have Windows client available from the website and the mobile app available. After you have get HikCentral Lite installed, you can use the built-in SADP module to search all the devices from the same subnet. If a device is from a different subnet, you can also manually add the device. After the devices have been imported, you will see all the available resources from your HikCentral panel. And you can simply click and drag the resource to HikCentral, including cameras, maps, events, reports, local files, and so on. If you are an existing 4200 user, you can also have smooth migration from 4200 to HikCentral Lite. You can simply export a configuration file from 4200 and then import that file into HikCentral Lite. To use this migration feature, the minimum 4200 version should be 3.9.0.4. If you are using an earlier 4200 version, please upgrade to this version first. HikCentral Lite also provides easy maintenance feature to help you stay in control of your whole system and to maintain a healthy system running status. So on the device list, it will show different status of your device. And on the maintenance report, you can view all the status of your devices and resources. If there are any major exceptions, it will also be highlighted in red color. We also have the system notification feature, where you can view system-related exception. For example, license expiring, disk space is used up, etc. Lastly, we provide upgrade services for the HikCentral Lite product. You can easily update HikCentral Lite to a new version if a new version has been released. And there is no SUP required for HikCentral Lite updates. If in future you are expanding your project to surpass the limit of HikCentral Lite of 128 channels, 32 doors, or if you want to add more advanced and complicated application to the HikCentral, then you can choose to upgrade from HikCentral Lite to HikCentral Professional version 3. Version 3 of Professional will be available in Q2 of this year. And that's all for today's content. Thank you very much for your time.